It's my feel-good breakfast show.
A very good morning. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso on SABC3. And it's time for your Monday Tech Digest with our tech expert, Bryan Smith. And today we're looking at 3 new sustainable technologies that could shape our world in years to come. Last week we were taking a look at flops. These are the hopefuls, Bryan. The successes that we hope will take us into the future. Of course, solar energy is very well known. I mean, it's a renewable energy that I think the whole world is trying to cultivate in some kind of sustainable way. But something about molten salt storage that could help expand renewable energy. Tell me more about that.
Definitely. So, as you said, solar energy is, I think, what we'll be pivoting towards more in the future to power our electricity grids.
Yeah.
However, there are 2 problems with solar energy, namely that sunlight doesn't occur around the clock, and different regions around the world don't get the same quantity of sunlight. So, an interesting solution to this in recent years has been the development of molten salt, which, put simply, as its name implies, superheated salt, which is really great at retaining heat energy. So solar energy can heat up molten salt, which can retain its heat, and then solar plants can then use molten salt to disperse heat energy, power steam turbines, and then release that same solar energy at a later date, let's say at night.
Wow. Okay, brilliant stuff. So the combination of the 2 could actually work very well. Now, we heard this morning that already the price of petrol is going to be going up. So all of us as South Africans know very, very well what that is like on our pockets. But biofuels could help power our vehicles.
Definitely. What researchers are looking into is changing the process of fuel from a geographic process. What that essentially means is that harvesting petrol, diesel is a geographic process which involves mining and drilling, naturally. Biofuels essentially involve a biological process wherein researchers are looking to see how they can leverage the decomposition of biological matter, the fermentation of alcohol, for example, to power our vehicles and perhaps even electricity in plants itself.
Yeah.
And increasingly, that's what we may use in the production of bioethanol to power our vehicles in the future.
Yeah. Now, if biofuels can't help, the molten salt storage doesn't help, we still have hope in wastewater electricity.
Definitely, and this has a dual application which is really fascinating, given that most where water is involved, water typically creates electricity through hydroelectric power plants. However, biofuels and then wastewater electricity could develop a really interesting application, given that wastewater electricity is reliant on very tiny microorganisms that can generate electricity. And we may turn to that not only to purify water itself, but also to power our electricity grids.
Wow, that's incredible. So what other things do you think, or phenomenon do we have to look forward to in terms of sustainable development that could shape our future?
Definitely a niche topic, but I think one that's gaining popularity. Our researchers are increasingly looking into developing autonomous fleets, drones at sea, that could harvest plastic in our oceans that are polluting very sensitive ecologies at sea.
Wow.
And that could have a really great implication that we could gather that plastic and then reuse it at a later stage for the consumer products industry, but also in construction for infrastructure and housing.
Wow, brilliant news. Exciting news in the world of technology, especially in terms of energy. So maybe if you're an entrepreneur out there, you might want to start thinking about ideas to get something out of that. Well, thank you very much, Bryan. Always appreciated. And of course, for the latest in the world of technology, please visit our website, expressoshow.com.